like fishing with guys that have been doing it for a while. For first time out, bows, you guys are killing it.
You got them both with one shot.
One arrow, 2 fish.
Absolutely amazing.
Stacking bodies. We're stacking bodies. Check it out, the rain's gone, it's a beautiful day now.
I've never been so busy on a net with a group before.
We actually have a guide today from Donnie's Hot Box Huts. He's gonna do a guided carp bowfish, spearfish. Dude, you ready?
I'm ready, let's do this.
How much sleep did you lose waiting for this adventure?
A bit, not too much, but I lost some sleep. I was pretty excited to do this.
This is Donnie from Hot Box Huts.
Morning, guys.
He knows this lake. This is Lake Simcoe. So we're in Ontario. If you guys want a guided bowfish for eating or for fertilizer, we talked about what we're gonna use these carp for. But the idea is to fill his boat up as best we can. So we got a big giant tote here. Obviously Donnie trusts our shooting a heck of a lot more than I trust my shooting. You guys seen our carp video before and we're not the greatest, but how many fish are we gonna get today?
Let's shoot for, I think we could probably put 100 in the boat.
100 in the boat. We're gonna have to put a little tally down below. If we can get over the mechanics of actually shooting the bows. So they're about what, 20-25 pound draw?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, and they're all set to go. We're gonna shoot it instinctively, no sights or anything like that. I have a little bit of experience shooting the bow, as you know. And of course, subscriber Scott, who's just behind me, has some experience as well. So what's the trick? We just aim low and instinctively and miss a lot. We shoot a lot, miss a lot.
You learn by missing, but basically if you try to shoot underneath them, you're probably gonna hit them.
Let's get in the boat and let's get in some action here. And if we get enough fish, or we get a small one, we're gonna keep it and cook it.
Absolutely.
So you got a barbecue we can throw it on or something like that?
For sure, yeah.
So using the hummingbird not to find fish today, we're gonna do it just more to keep an eye on how far along they on spawning.
This is actually carp spawning temperature right now. This is what we want to see.
Prime time.
Prime time. Today we're at the exact temperature we're looking for. So we'll get some up on the surface and be able to pick a few off.
There's tons of bubbles, like they're all spawning all throughout here. Can't see, I haven't seen a carp yet, but we've seen a couple roll out in the middle here. I haven't actually seen one, but I think we got the temperature right. We just need that sun to come out just a little bit, and then we're gonna be on them.
These are actually black terns, which are a little bit of a rare bird to have down here, and they're protected species. They have some, actually I'm not sure if they're protected species, but I know their nesting area is protected on some wetlands just around the corner here. They're really cool bird. They're just like a white tern, except they're black. They do get aggressive when we go near their nest. Sometimes they might peck you on the head, so you might get a sore head today. So we actually can't see it clear. There is a lot of silt. That is from carp spawning and rolling down here. When you see them hitting the reeds too, I can't say with exact certainty, but I can almost say 100% of the time it's a carp. So you can even shoot at the bottom of that reed. A bass, they don't seem to do that, you know, it's just a carp that go through the reeds like that. You'll probably even see as we're coming in here, I'm sure we'll probably see some bouncing. We call them bombs.
Bombs, right?
Yeah, that's when they go.
What to call it? I needed a word.
Yeah, because they look like nuclear bombs, right?
Yeah, there was a mud up spot there. So we're in a good spot here now. You can see, I don't know, you guys probably can't tell, but the mud all is getting stirred up in here. So we're scaring tons and tons of carp, probably hundreds in here. There's mud spots all over the place. Unfortunately, the sun is not out, so that's gonna be against us here, but we're gonna pull up and then we're gonna let the wind kind of push us back so we can kind of slowly drift through here and hopefully pick a couple off.
Let's get the gear set up. We're gonna kill some fish today. We got big females rolling, it's game on. Today we're not going to be reeling in our fish. We're gonna actually be bringing them in by hand. But after your shot, you're gonna need to retrieve your line. So the best way of doing that, or actually the only way of doing that, is this is not engaged at all. You squeeze it with your finger and it'll lock that line up and allow you to retrieve that line. So we're going to try to get some practice in this morning as well, because the faster you can retrieve and set up for your next shot, the more shots you're going to take, the more fish we're going to get into the boat. Today, we're not going to bring any fish into the boat by the arrow. We're going to have a helper and we're going to use a net so we don't lose anything and nothing goes to waste today. All right, so we'll give you a quick idea here on how you're going to shoot. The best way is first you need to get your line wet. These reels don't work very well with a dry line. and I can hear carp rolling all over. It's gonna be a good morning. So the way to go about this, guys, I always grab it by the back of the arrow. There's a knock always, or the slide always needs to be in front of the bow. So hold it down, smack it in, lock it on, and we're good to go. Now when I'm standing there, I'll hold my clutch in to make sure the line doesn't roll out in the wind on a breezy day like we got now. But there we go, we're ready to fire. Just draw, shoot, and then retrieve. And the faster we can do that, the more fish are gonna get in the boat.
All right, guys, we're gonna get rigged up. I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro because there's no way I'm running this camera with two hands busy.
Oh, see how it's kind of clearer here?
Yep.
So there hasn't been. No, got it.
Oh, you got him. You helping?
Someone grabbed the net. Nope, right here.
Nope.
And
There we go, one down.
there we go.
Nice.
I'm probably going to wait for you to shoot, but when you shoot, I'm also going to shoot.
Because we got one in the boat now?
Yeah. So
Pressure's off?
I'm going to wait, and I'm going to have a delay before I shoot, but I'm not going to delay that much.
Okay, well you tell me you see one then, and then I'll get ready.
Ready for it?
Yep. Am I ready to shoot? I'm ready for you to shoot.
Oh, I want you to shoot.
Yeah, I know you want me to
Back
shoot.
that reed, he's still there.
I saw that guy after you saw him.
You did see it though,
I did.
right?
I saw him.
Where I'm
Did I get him?
maybe. Yep.
I freaking got him.
Nice. Score, buddy.
I don't know. You gotta use this. You got it.
You just feed him back slow.
Okay. I can put the bow. Should I put the bow down? I'll put the bow down there. It's easier for me.
There's the pull. Just let it go.
Okay.
I don't think we're all the way through him. No, we're not.
Get him!
Good shot.
Get him! Get him! Yeah! Nice job. Oh, we gotta do that right. Bump. All right, so we got out of the wind. As you can probably tell from the camera, besides the noise from the motor, it's a lot more peaceful in here. I'm 100%. If you're keeping track, I'm 100%. 1 for 1.
0 for 1.
0 for 1 for Scott. We haven't had a whole lot of opportunities yet because the conditions are not. They're not perfect. They're doable. The sun could be out a little bit more. And if the wind was down over that, man, there's tons of carp there, probably thousands. We're gonna force this one a little bit, just a little bit, not much. Like it's doable, but we're not gonna have an easy time with this. Put it that way. So I gotta put this back down and I gotta get set because we're in the spot now. It's a channel. It's like a canal. It's coming into the main part of the lake. And are you seeing any spooked up yet? Not yet,
No
eh?
clouds yet. No.
Is he just gonna swim right into it?
I think so.
Oh, I missed him. What'd you see there?
It's right there. Bowfin. See the fluorescent green?
Camera might not pick it up.
Maybe not.
Switch sides with you.
Oh, you
Oh, see the spot on the tail? Yes, that's a male for sure.
That was a bowfin, a male bowfin. You guys probably didn't see it. We tried to scoop it up to show you guys, but can't shoot those with the bow. But apparently there's no season, so you can actually catch them.
All right, so what we're going to do now is get rid of the chop on the water. The chop's causing a lot of issues. We're having a hard time seeing the fish. So we got a south wind right now. It's really affecting where we're at. We're going to go to another spot where it's more protected from the south wind. Hopefully we get a little more visibility. The water's going to be a lot more deeper where we're going to be. So we're going to have to really, really focus our point of, or focus our attention a lot deeper in the water and not be looking at the surface so much. So where we're going to be going, the wind will be blocked a bit, and we'll be able to push our eyes through the water, be able to see what's down below us a little better.
Cool. How are we doing so far?
You guys are doing all right. It's we haven't got a lot of fish in the boat. We're seeing a lot. It's a really, really tough day because we actually have the problem of having too many fish right now, which is not always a good problem to have, because the cloudiness of the water from them spawning and stirring everything up is making them very, very difficult to see. And when we do see them, it's at the last second. We're not getting a shot. But it's good to have the fish here. So we're not done yet. We're not giving up quite yet. Yeah, and you're doing a really good job, man. That first fish you shot there is like you've been doing this for a while. There's guys that go fishing with their experience at bow fishing that wouldn't have hit that shot. We go through so much mud that the impeller gets worn out on these real fast.
Oh, right there. Oh. Come on. Where are you?
He's like way in front of us.
Where are you? Where is it? 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 Gotta be here. It's gotta be there.
You're gonna get a shot here.
Oh, right there, right there.
Is it one?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like.
The arrow kind of went funny on him.
Does that help at all? Like when I'm yelling eyes down, does that
Oh yeah.
focus your attention?
Yeah, no, if you notice anything that we could do better, I'm all for it.
You did pretty good save there.
I wasn't expecting
I thought 50-50 you were going in.
Oh no, I won't go in. I got great balance. I say that now and that will probably fall in, but
I wasn't expecting you to go right into the bushes there. I'm like, whoa.
I was actually expecting it.
I was chasing them, man. I saw them.
Talk to me, Scott.
Well, I'm great at missing.
How many shots you got off?
3 or 4 now.
Yeah, no shade cast on the guiding service. Guiding service here is super, putting up with all our nonsense. I mean, I have to figure out where to look. I'm always like slightly behind the fish and you see the wake of the fish, but you got to get ahead of the fish. Things are moving fast now. Probably he's pushing us a little hard on the speed here now because he thinks we can do this. So confidence is in us, which is exactly what we want to inspire in our guide. So he's not too worried about our capabilities.
Yeah, he thinks we're better than what we are. We're not that good. He thinks we're really good though.
I think it's a comparison thing, like between amateur to amateur. We're on the higher end of the amateur echelon, but we're definitely not ringers yet. But that would probably take years of doing this, years of experience. Like our guide, he's like, oh, there's a whole bunch in front of us. I'm like, what? I see the wakes, I just don't see the fish in time enough to shoot, but that will come, I'm sure, if I keep doing this, which I will, because it's super fun. So if you guys want somebody to have fun with, put that link down there and you guys can, Simcoe region, is that fair enough to say? We're on Lake Simcoe.
We're on Lake Simcoe.
Yeah, we're not gonna be specific about that, it's a big lake.
Yeah.
But if you wanna know specifically where to go, then it's best to hire a guide. You're not gonna be able to come out here with a canoe and shoot carp, put it that way. You see one right now?
Yeah, I saw it too.
Enough talking, let's get fishing. All right guys, so the plan is, go get him, you got him. You got him, you got him, you got him. Woohoo! There you go, I got you. You're not going anywhere.
He's up here, up here, up here.
Get him in the boat, man, get him in the boat.
He's coming back to you.
Here we go. Oh, jeepers.
Just don't pull too hard.
Hey, nice job. There we go.
That's getting her done.
Now we all got fish in the boat.
I'm finally on the board.
There we go.
Barely.
Nice shot. We're in the money spot now here, guys.
97 to go. Yes, sir.
Not a bad carp.
We just need one quick glimpse of a fish. We drove all the way down to the end of the run here. I don't know if you guys can see over here, there's spawning fish on the other side of this finger here. And there's fish all throughout here, all spawning. But we're down our little trolling motor here, the electric motor. We ran out of power fighting the wind this morning. Yeah, you're good. Just watch when you go. No, I wouldn't stand there.
This is where I was standing the other time.
Should he stand there?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. I feel like we're gonna tip over. Maybe I'm wrong.
We stand right on the edge. One guy on.
Really?
That's why you can tell each other.
Yeah. So you jump off. We're going. I'm going in. Yeah. Don't do that.
So nobody's ever fallen in yet.
No.
No.
Okay. We don't need any first on that front.
Oh, we're about due, I think.
We're due.
We're gonna do some speed here again. That's what brought that one up, right? Oh, they're right.
No, he was sitting.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
The motor just hit one.
Did you just hit another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting them with the boat. Oh, they're all in here. You can see bubbles everywhere. Everywhere, 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 everywhere. Just need that one. Just give me a freaking shot. Right there, right there, right there. Oh, shoot.
He's still going.
Where is he? He's right there now.
Come up again in a second here.
Where?
Come again in a second.
Nice.
Got him.
Yep.
Got him. Got him. Oh boy. Oh, nice jumper too. He's still on there?
It's still there, man.
Nice.
We're bringing him in slow.
All right.
Nice shot, bud.
That one just felt right all around. Whoa, come on, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Yes.
Another one down.
Nice. It's nice to shoot them up top when you can see them proper. Nice.
Good job.
I think my average is dropping, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Shoot as many times as you can.
The smartest thing to do now is just to throw the arrow out and reel it up.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It'll help it go in better, right?
Sure. All right, guys, we got the rain coming in, but we're not beaching ourselves to get out of the rain. We don't really care at this point. It's so much fun. We're gonna lighten up because we're actually hitting bottom in this little bay here. Well, it's not a bay; it's a bunch of fingers. But there's tons and tons of carp here, which is perfect for what we want to do. So we're lighting up the gas can. Scott's on the board, like in a major way. What do you got? 4 now?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. I think he's got 4. I think
it might be 4.
I'm stuck on 2 now because I've been having camera issues getting the GoPro set up over and over again.
There's one right behind us.
Is there?
Yeah.
Could you see it to shoot it?
I just saw it surface.
Oh man, I'm so tempted to just walk up the shoreline and try to pick them off, just like. But I know this is way more efficient. But it's something that would be possible. Like if you wanted to do survival and you could walk up the shore banks, I am 100% sure you could get a carp today. Just the perfect conditions. Just peek your head over on a spawning one because they get so preoccupied just boiling up that you could easily trick one.
Some of these carp that we're getting are actually only a few feet off the front of the boat. Like some of them you're shooting straight down off the bow of the boat.
Yeah, they're not, they're cooperating. It's just the weather's just not being nice for us today at all.
Make some more room. We'll just keep shooting. It's just rain, right? Your skin's waterproof.
This was the last day we were gonna get before it kind of turned cold and got rid of all the activity. So we're dumping off the electric motor because it doesn't work anymore. It's got no juice left. Get rid of 2 batteries. Scott's gonna stay up on shore. No, I'm just kidding.
He just wants to catch up.
That's true, I do. I'm not competitive or anything. Competitiveness is good, but this is a team sport. Obviously, there is no way anybody's getting any fish without any help from everybody else. So if their fish are getting in the boat, that's exactly what matters.
All good?
We can't see nothing. There's no visibility with the sun. We're gonna use the boat to chase basically the herds of spawning carp and push them to a wall. When they get to the wall, they start to scatter, they run into each other, then they'll jump right out of the water. So hopefully we'll be able to shoot one in the air today, or at least get some video of them coming out of the water. But that's pretty much the only chance we got now to keep shooting because we can't see nothing.
Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Oh. Like you could just probably throw an arrow in there and get one. Oh, I missed that. Missed him. Ugh. Oh dude, that's all we need with is the sun. Instead we got freaking rain. It's overcast and rainy. Maybe after it rains we'll get a beautiful sunshine come in here. We'll light this place up. Because right now all we can see is just a little momentary flash of something. It's not much to go on. Donnie said basically you got a second to make your decision. You basically load and go. Like if you haven't decided to shoot in a second, you're not going to get that fish. Put it that way. You got 1 second to react, 1 second to shoot. Oh, you got him.
Got him.
Got him. Fish on.
Oh, I'm caught underneath the light.
There we go.
Turn it.
Oh yeah. There you go. I knew you had him. Like he was right there, like point blank, and you had a better angle, so I let you take him.
Just shoot.
No, I don't care. I want to see everybody get fish. I don't care who kills something. It's all about getting.
I like getting them in the boat.
Yeah.
It's like a collective effort, right?
Yeah, well, for sure it is.
When one's running for the net, one's hitting line, and
it's a team sport. There are fish in the swamp back there.
Well, it goes down, and it's a canal that goes around to the back.
Oh,
normally there's none in there, so but they're trapped.
Got it.
Nice.
There we go. No, there's a couple more still here. They were coming in until you moved. Nice shot. You're just keeping the meat for good. Shoot them in the tail every time. There's a ton in here. Whew. She's raining now. We got an hour of this, so we're just gonna get used to getting wet. There's no way around it. Oh, just hit a log there. Oh, there's a wake. Here we go, guys. We're going in the corner. We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one. Oh, where are they? Shoot. Oh, look at them. There's one in there. That's what we want. Boy, she's muddy. Oh, just under them. Just under. We got some salad.
Oh, those right in my nuts.
You bag yourself?
One of the reeds.
Oh, we're trying to get into the next little channel there. There's actually tons of fish in there right now. If we can get just through here, might get through using the rocking technique. Rocker back and forth. This is how much you want a carp.
Open spot?
Yeah.
It goes all the way along behind those fragmites, dude, and down along those trees. And then there's an opening up here. Yeah, this has never been closed up.
Oh, we're so close. Oh, inches every time, inches. There is like so many fish. So many fish. We are this far from the new spot. Oh, now we're going. If you can go, as I'm the guy that's least helpful right now. We just got to go that way a bit. Here, there we go. Oh, he's got to pull the reeds over.
I don't know how we're gonna get through that one.
Oh,
Almost there, eh?
I know. We got like 10 feet left to go.
How solid is it?
You can see where we came from. That channel over there. Oh, he's going in the drink. Dude, you're gonna go up to your chin.
Are you?
Probably.
Is it mud on the bottom or solid there?
You're gonna get so wet.
Are you on the bottom now?
No, I'm nowhere near it.
You're gonna get swallowed up. Oh, there we go. We just break that up.
Look at that fin sticking out right there.
I know. There's this.
It's waving at you.
There's so many fish over there, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but beast mode.
Let's pull the motor out. You just. Oh no.
Yeah.
She's slowing us down right there. That's it. Now we'll go.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on, give me a second. I'll just clear this off.
We're cleaning that off while you're there. Still pretty hung up there.
Yeah, we are. We're on like a little hump, I think.
Oh yeah, she's right wrapped.
Hold up. We got that thing moved over.
We go through with this effort and bigger. We didn't see what was on the other side.
Nope.
I wouldn't have gone there.
You know, you're setting the bar really high for guiding, right?
Why?
Everybody's going to expect the same treatment.
But everyone's gonna have to get out and push.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, dude. Dude. Get ready. We see tails. There's tails everywhere. Everywhere. Got him. Fish on.
I think he came off. Oh no, he didn't. I can see the line right in him.
Yeah, you got him. You got him. Yeah, he's got him. It's a big one.
Oh, it looks like a big one too with that wig.
Oh,
Big or not?
Watch.
yeah.
Watch him.
Pulling the boat, eh?
Switch.
There we go. That's how we need to get out of here. We just need to leave a carp on and tow us out. Okay, gentle. That pull's amazing, eh?
Yeah. There's one following it.
Oh, that's a girl too, yeah. It's the big fish of the day, I think. I need to get over there.
Holy, that's a big mother. That's a big fish.
Like 20 pounder, barely in there.
That's a big fish. Dude, hold that one up. You gotta hold that guy up. Let me see. Oh,
Now that's a nice one.
that's a
getting her
freaking
done.
monster. That's
Let's
gotta
get
be,
her in there.
that's gotta be what, 30?
When you're seeing the females on the top of the water like that, that's actually the males pushing them up during the spawn. They're not choosing to be up there. They're getting bullied by the males all day. So they're actually trying to get away from them and take a break. I mean, they've been at it all day. They'll either bury themselves down in the mud and get a rest, and the males will usually stir them up again, or they'll try to get up to the surface and get out of there. But these girls really take a beating out here.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
There we go.
Nice one.
Little guy. Get it? Oh, I couldn't wait anymore, sorry.
Oh, I wanted to like make sure.
I'm tired of missing. I'm having too much fun flinging arrows. I never do this, like long bomb, long shots.
Oh, that's a pretty good haul, guys. Probably, I don't know, that's got to be 100 pounds or so at least.
In there now. Okay, we need another 85 fish. Right here. You got that. Maybe not.
I think you missed him.
I think I did too.
Not by much. No, you got him.
Got it. I thought I did. No, it got off.
I think you maybe just hit it with the line on the second one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think just when you're pulling the line in.
Oh, I felt the weight of it.
That's far.
Think it'll reach?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, see that though.
3/4 of the distance. I was gonna say that's starting to push it.
No.
Dude, this is freaking blast. I feel like we have enough to like wrap things up, but I'm not, and nobody in this boat is ready to finish, so we're gonna keep going. Like we're gonna rack it in till we have to pack it in, pretty much. So everybody here wants to keep going, and I'm more than happy to do that. I don't know why I had that long sleeve shirt on the whole time. Why did they do that? Because it was supposed to be sunny today. And instead we're in the piss and rain. We're wet as dogs.
Yeah.
We stink like fish, but we're having a blast. So I think we're gonna move the boat around and we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna try to get 100 fish. We only have to get 90 left.
I'll show you a quick picture of all the fish here. Plus we already took a few to shore there. There's over 100 pounds worth of fish in this bucket already.
Those are carp eggs.
Yes, they're soft when they're in the female. Once they get fertilized, they turn hard and stick to the first thing that they touch, and that's it.
That's cool. And just so you guys know, we're not destroying the carp population by doing this. They lay like billions and millions of eggs. We're not even going to touch the population here.
Oh, we're not denting it at all.
Not at all.
You got it.
Did you see how patient I was on that one?
Yeah. He like tracked it the whole way down, so it was like right underneath.
That's more my style. Scott's just speed shooting on me. So I'm just like, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. I just like to put him right in the back of the head like that. Is that the biggest one we got so far?
Yeah. Scotty's might have been a little bigger, no?
No.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Knew it was coming. There we go. Oh. Yeah, boy.
Pegged him. That was a little far back. I tried to correct on the way there. It's like,
Yeah.
felt like I needed to get ahead of that
We're
guy.
on a double.
Oh, geez, I gotta get to work on a net here.
Yeah. It's all right, no rush.
All right.
No rush. I'm in.
Jesus.
There we go. He's out.
He's out.
You can take it.
Duty.
That was easy. I think you got him. I think you got him,
I
but
don't think either one of us did.
really? That was like,
They swam into my line.
no, I got him.
You got him.
Yeah, I got him. I said the arrows were too close together to have. Did we both get him? No. You got him.
I got him.
No, we
You got him.
both got one. We got a double.
I just lost mine.
Oh no.
You had a double.
We had a double. We both got one. I thought. Oh, I thought my arrow was just hitting yours and bouncing there.
You want to go up with it and use the weight of the fish.
Oh, I see.
Like that.
Beauty. That's smart. Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy.
That's a pretty good spot. Anyway.
Turn them around. Weight of the boat.
Aim for that one? You got them both with one shot.
One arrow, two fish.
Absolutely amazing.
Stacking bodies. We're stacking bodies. You guys get a better look there. It literally went through that one and it got the one in the back too. So now we're just trying to undo a mess here. It's always a pain in the butt. We got a huge stack of fish going on here too. Look at that. That thing's full. Plus we stashed some in the forest. You guys remember when that boat got too heavy, we dumped those off. So I don't know how many fish we got now, but at least, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, something like that. Would that be a fair number?
Getting up there,
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That's fun though. This is fun. I haven't had this much fun fishing in a long time, so I don't really think this counts as fishing. It's more like hunting fish. It's a I don't know, hybrid.
There's a reel, it's fishing.
They're unwilling participants in the whole fishing process.
There's no catch and release.
No, that's not happening. The catch and releases are the ones that are getting away by accident, which does happen, but not very often. There's always going to be one or two that gets away, but then there's, turtles are going to enjoy that. They're going to be super thankful for all those carp that get away. Actually, how many we lose? Like two?
Two.
Yeah,
two. And we got one of them back.
Yeah.
We got one, so one. We're down one.
Yeah, exactly. And these fish, I'll tell you what these fish are going to do at the end, but there's a plan for this. Obviously not going to eat all these fish, but they are going to go to good use, so put it that way. Well, thanks for untangling me while I did nothing. You guys do nothing. Yeah, I got to run the camera. That's something. That's a mess of fish right there. Man, you wanted to find fish for survival? This is how you would do it, man. Just rack them up. Man, we've got 200 pounds worth of food here. It's crazy. It'd be hard to do out of a canoe, but it wouldn't be impossible.
It's like fishing with guys that have been doing it for a while. But for first time out, bows, you guys are killing it. It's rare. It's nice. It's a treat. I've never been so busy on a net with a group before.
The level of focus that's happening right now, so everybody's just really quiet. Go ahead. I'm not shooting. You got him. Bow shoot, yeah. Scott's got him.
No, I didn't.
No?
Nope.
You hit him.
Oh,
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah.
You hit him.
It was just all the way through him.
Up there, it had no arrows.
I didn't see the arrow.
Want to do one up here? We'll clean a fish here, and then we're gonna probably fish our way back. We got to pick up all our gear here because we're done at this little section. So we had to come back here anyway, and it's as good as time as any to get one cleaned up, and then we'll go head back, see what we can't manage to get on the way home. I don't know how many we have. Kind of lost track by now. Got a pail of them here, a huge pail of them, and Donnie's gonna show me how he does a cleaning, and then I don't know. He's got a plan. He's got some place where he can cook it, probably at his house or whatever on the barbecue. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that was a good day. That was a busy day. I wasn't expecting to have that many shot opportunities, but I'm glad we stuck it out because with the rain and everything and the lack of sun, it was a little bit dicey at some points. And we stuck it out. The rain's gone. It's a beautiful day now.
Slipped right on shore.
That's hilarious. He's already wet anyway, but now he's really wet. You called it. One guy's gonna go in and drink. We didn't think it would happen here. It would have.
Well, it's all slippery moss. That's the way it got me.
Just go for a swim.
No.
Yeah, wash yourself off.
You're not coming back in my car like that.
That's why I brought a change of clothes.
We're just gonna take the fillet right off the side. It still leaves a few bones in there, but when you're cooking it, you'll be able to pick them out. Carp bones are pretty large anyways. They're not really very small. You can deal with them. It's just on either side.
Cut the gills there so we can bleed them out a little bit first to make the meat taste better.
So I was talking earlier about there was two different colors of meat on a carp. You got your red meat here, and you got your white meat down below. And the reason for that is the red meat on a fish is what they use with oxygen. That's for aerobic exercise. Aerobic swimming, I guess. That's what they're using to swim around leisurely, doing their day-to-day business. The white meat's when they use when they have an explosion of power and they're swimming away, and that's anaerobic. So that's why this is actually red, is because of the blood vessels that are in there, or I guess there's more capillaries than the white. The white doesn't actually use oxygen in its system to actually twitch. Most fish just have a skim of red meat on the outside, and that's what they use to just leisurely swim around. The carp has a lot more red meat, which is why it is as powerful as it is in the warm water. They sure are tanks. These things can really put up a good fight.
Does that affect the taste of the meat at all?
I find it does myself. I prefer the white meat over the red in a carp, but like Gail, you know, she prefers the red to the white, so it's a personal preference kind of thing. If you were to cook the white meat just like any other fish, any recipe that you normally use, you probably wouldn't even know that you were eating carp. There's some tricks people do with milk and soaking them in different brine solutions. We just treat it just like any other fish. You know, we fried them up like perch with batter. We baked them in the oven. There's as long as you don't do a weird recipe, you're not going to have a weird tasting fish.
So is the big put off with carp mostly the bones?
I think it's there's a stigma surrounding carp here in North America because they're an invasive species. But you know, the rest of the world, you know, these are desired fish to eat. And even in the stores, you know, there's stores where they sell these things for $20 a pound at times. So on a day like today, when we harvested, I'm gonna guess at least a couple 100 pounds of fish, guys. You think, you know, at $20 a pound, you're talking $4,000 worth of meat.
You have some clients who just hire you based on that fact, right?
Yeah, I've had guys we take out and they come, they don't even care to shoot the fish. They just watch the show and watch me in action, and then they take home $1,000 in fish at the end of the day.
Is there any limits on the number of fish you can take?
Not on carp, no. You can. There's definitely no limit on carp. We've put them all to good use. I'll just usually gut them and then take a Sawzall and cut them into pieces, and we have a couple freezers for the dogs, and that carries them through a good part of the year. It's a big part of their diet. I keep the heads and then the guts when I take them out. We use them for bear bait up north. And then this year is the first year we're actually going to use some for fertilizer as well in the gardens, and I've heard good things about that. I can't really speak to how well that's going to work, but everybody's telling me it's going to be really worthwhile. No, we don't want to wash them off in this water. It's really warm, and there's a lot of beavers here, so you could pick something up from the water. So I mean, the fish's slime will protect the fish, but now that we've opened the meat up, we'll just rinse it off when we get home and finish skinning the fillet there and cook them up. We're
going to still go back. We're going to cook it. There's some word about honey and definitely some adobo spice, so we're going to try something different. I know maple syrup really works really good with the adobo, so I'm sure honey would be a nice addition. Any sweetness with meat is always good. Sweet meat, sugar good. Yeah, man, you can do all kinds of things. You got a big bucket there or something?
Yeah, this has a few pounds in it.
Is that about 100 pounds there?
It's probably close to 75 to 100. What do you think?
Yeah, about that. That's only half full.
Yeah.
That was a good haul. All right, so Donnie made quick work of that. Now we're gonna get packed up. We're gonna go home. We're gonna eat because I am starving. I don't know about you guys. You guys probably should go grab a snack too, because you're gonna be hungry after watching us eat a carp. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking like everybody else is thinking, and you don't want to eat carp. But I'm gonna let you know how I think carp tastes. Apparently, it's fine. So we'll see. You still proud of us?
Yeah, you guys do good. Definitely. I wouldn't believe that you guys were new shooters if you didn't tell me. Yeah, that was a hell of a day out there.
Well, thanks for having us out. It was an absolute blast.
Yeah, it was. I had a great time.
And so did we.
And I never get old. It's a good time on the water.
All right, guys, there's the full loot. I think we end up with 30. There's 30 laid out here. I think there's 2. We cleaned 1, so that's 32 total. That's a pretty good haul. I mean, we didn't get our 100 that we were aiming for. That would be a stretch for 2 random dudes who never done this before. Which means you guys can go out here and do the same thing. You guys can hire Donnie as well. And he's gonna start peppering in the bow fishing things. So you're gonna have to send him a note, and then you get on a list. And how the list works is if you're first on the list, then you get first dibs on the first opportunity that's good. So you're not going to get out there when there's no opportunities and you're going to pay for a bunch of nonsense. We haven't eaten today. We've had some snacks. The sun's setting and we need to get back and get something cooked up real quick. We had to load all these back up after we took our fancy picture. And yeah, thankfully we got our fish cooked or cleaned. Now we need to cook it. I don't know why I can't talk. Maybe it's because I've been on the water and I haven't had any calories. All right, let's go eat. I want to eat. Let's go eat.
Waiting all day for that one.
You deserve that one?
I think so. I hope I do. It's gonna be good, that's for sure, after a long day of shooting.
What's the plan, Stan?
All right, so we just got a little saltwater bath here with our fillets. We're gonna dry them off, drain the water off. We'll throw just a little bit of honey on there, and then we got some wood.
Say it again.
Woodabo
Wodobo.
spice we're gonna add on top of that.
It's adobo, but it's
Adobo.
It's wood like wooded.
Wooded.
So wooded adobo. So it's
Wooded adobo.
You guys can pick that up on the website, thewoodedbeardsman.com. Yeah, we've had carp before. You know, we're gonna try to do it a little differently. With a little bit of honey on there. Yeah, we have had it before. You didn't watch that video yet because it's right down in the pipeline. I'm curious to see if it's gonna be any different because you cleaned it a little different. You took some of the red out.
Yeah, I don't like the red myself.
The red meat.
Oh, that smells good, that spice.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to eat cold fish. Cold fish is not good. You almost gave it to Scott first. I'm like, whatever. Scott probably shot more fish than we did, but so what? Someone had to show how many fish Scott got. My mouth is watering so badly right now. Did you have a bite yet?
Yeah.
So I got to be worried about bones or no?
There is going to be some little bones in there for sure.
I'm just going to take some small bites.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, what's wrong with carp?
That's awesome.
Great.
A little bit of lime would go good with that spice. Or lemon.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a good compliment to any fish, right? Lemon, lime.
That is meal worthy. Like,
Dude, if anybody's shying away from eating carp, they're doing it for the wrong reasons, man.
man,
That's amazing.
I'm gonna fight you guys for what's left. That's great.
Seriously, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that kind of meat, man. I didn't actually get any bone at all yet. There you go. There's a Y bone. That's why people don't eat carp, because they're lazy about picking the Y bones out.
So what they do is the carp, the fillet will actually sit like this, and you can normally just feel this little tip on it. And it'll actually sit down in the fillet, and you can't really pick them out.
I think fish food and all wild foods are finger foods anyway. So if there's bones in there, but you eat with your hands, you're going to be able to pick the bones out. It's the people that think they can gobble their wild foods up. Carp's not a food that you can gobble your wild foods up. You got to kind of pretend and you got to pick it apart. I do that with brook trout with the little small ones. And you cook it up and then you cook it maybe not perfectly, and so a lot of the bones want to stick into the meat, and then you're like, there's bones in my little tiny brook trout. Well, so what? Pick them out. That's no reason to throw, or ignore a whole classification of fish just because there's bones in it.
So this fish, it has like zero mud taste to it. Like no mud taste, like anyone says. It's just the bones that are annoying, and you can just pick them out like no problem. So go out and try it. It's actually a really good fish to eat, and it shocked me completely. It's one of the best fish I've actually eaten ever, and I've eaten salmon and like halibut, and it's still one of the top fish I've eaten.
All right, so we got the boss here. I'm told this is the boss.
It's a lie.
This is Gail. Gail's hot box. She's like the face of the company. So she's gonna try some carp. Cause we could all be lying we could just be making up stories that it's like, you know, really good, but obviously somebody who had nothing to do with collecting these fish would have a pretty honest opinion. So we're not gonna lie, there's bones in there.
Definitely should have looked before, but it's fantastic.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's great.
No, like don't lie.
It's super, super good.
People are gonna know you're lying if you're lying. She's not trying to sell any business or anything.
No, I think it tastes like tuna steak. Have you ever had tuna steak?
There you go. That's
Yes,
it.
that's it.
That's
It
it.
tastes just like tuna steak.
Right?
Yeah, it's really good.
So that's just a little bit of honey and the adobo spice. If you don't want to buy adobo spice, you don't have to. You can put
No,
any
it's fantastic.
put any spice on there.
I've actually never had this spice before, and it's really good.
Yeah.
I would buy this.
There you go. All right. So buy the spice and book a trip. Well, thanks for having us out. Really appreciate it. I had a blast. Scott had a blast.
I had a blast.
Absolute one of the best fishing times I've ever had.
There you go. And that's hard to match. That's from a guy who fishes all the time. So there's something to be said for that. And I had a blast too. I got the adrenaline pumping, learned a new skill. I loved it. So, and you can't get that from just doing the same things you do over and over again. So if you're from Ontario and you've never bow fished before and you want to learn how, this is 100% the best way to go about doing it. Go with an expert. Otherwise you're just a flounder fish like we are trying to learn how to catch carp. That's a good analogy, right? All right. See you guys later.